Alright, so this is going to be a tutorial for the early the early carousel skip in Super Mario Sunshine, which essentially what it does is it allows you to skip Pinna 5 by completing Pinna 6 in Pinna 2, which saves about 45 seconds when done well. So the first thing you got to do is beat Pinna 4 so you can unlock Yoshi, and then you go to Pinna 2. And one thing about this trick is it is a little faster, about 10 seconds, maybe 20, on the NTSCU and the PAL versions, because we're going to be using a glitch called Yoshi Fruit Storage, which does not work on the JP version. So the first thing we do as we enter the level is we look during the cutscene, we see that Yoshi wants a coconut, which is one of the slower fruits, but it's not too slow. It's maybe like a second or two slower. So we're going to run over here, look behind us, just kind of spam spray in this general direction. That'll usually grab it. And we give Yoshi the coconut. Now what we want is 2 papayas and 1 durian. And the durian is to turn Yoshi purple, which will be important later. 1 papaya is to get fruit storage, which will also be important later. And the other papaya is going to be to clip into Pinna Park, which we're not actually supposed to be doing, but we can use little fancy mechanics to get in there, and that'll let us skip Pinna 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the tree to my right with the tree that's all the way in the back. I'm going to line those two up, stand a little bit to the left, and just walk forward and spray, and that should get me my 2 papayas. And then I'll turn left a little bit, and I might get the durian. If I don't, I can just do a spam spray, and I'll still probably get the durian. Alright, so lined up, a little bit left. First papaya, second papaya, and the durian. Alright, I missed the durian, just do one of these. There's the durian. Alright. Shoot. So now I'm going to get fruit storage on this papaya, which the way I'll do that is I'll press B, and then as soon as Yoshi's tongue touches the fruit, I'm going to press X to jump off of Yoshi. And essentially what that will do is Yoshi will kind of eat the fruit, but it won't turn him the different color until the next time I press B while on Yoshi. So... Alright, so I can tell I got it because the fruit's kind of floating here and has no hitbox. So now I'm going to set up my other fruit. I'm going to walk over to the door here. I'm going to line Mario's shadow up with the kind of line here. And I'm going to press B. This is the most lenient part of the trick, so you can get that part pretty quickly. I'm going to get back on Yoshi, and now I can clip through the door by back hopping and holding up. That'll clip me right through the door. Alright. Now I did a spin jump here to get as high as I can, and I'm holding up left and A, so I'll just kind of stay against this invisible wall. And I'm waiting for a purple bullet bill. And the reason I need a purple bullet bill is because I have purple Yoshi right now, and his platforms are the only way to get past this invisible wall. And the way they work... Alright, so I got a purple guy here. I'm going to stand between these two. Look up, spray. Alright, so the way his platforms work is they will go horizontally in the direction that the enemy is facing. And so if the bullet bill is facing the carousel, then it'll float right over to the carousel. And so the way I've set that up is there was kind of 4 different pictures on the ground for the texture. I stood in the middle of those, looked up, and started spraying just over the trail for the track for the not the merry-go-round, the roller coaster, and that will get if the second bullet bill is purple, that will always get at the correct angle. If it's the first and the third, you kind of have to improvise. I don't have an exact setup for those, but for the second one, it will always work. And as soon as I exit this pause, I'm going to press B, which will release my fruit storage, and that'll make Yoshi orange, which is important because you can only enter the secret if Yoshi's orange. And then I'm going to start spraying the bullet bills so they don't hit me and knock me off of Yoshi, because then I'll either soft lock or I will have to exit area. Alright, that's the first cycle. Alright, so as soon as the second cycle ends, I'm going to look to my left to see which edge of the platform is going to be closest to the carousel, and I'm just going to walk towards that edge. I'm not going to jump, because if I jump, there's a very high chance that I'll either get thrown through the floor or I will get stuck in midair and I will not be able to complete the trick. So I'm just going to look left, see where the carousel is, and just walk towards it. Alright. So what happened there, that worked perfectly. I just fell off as soon as I was in the safe zone. What can happen if you don't run to the correct edge is the platform will hit that top of the carousel and it'll disappear while you're in the danger zone, and you'll get thrown through the floor and you'll either die or at best you can exit area. And you might even get self-locked. That happens sometimes too, which is even worse. So I've fallen down here. I'm going to walk right into the secret. And now I'm in the Pinna 6 secret. And you can, I have the flood right now because I already finished the secret. But you can just finish the secret normally, and you'll be done with 6, and you can go on to 7. And now I'm going to show you how to do the other 3 fruits that Yoshi can have. He actually can't have the durian, because there's no durian inside Pinna Park. At least I don't think there is. So, the way they programmed it is they wouldn't give you a fruit that you couldn't get, or else the Pinna 6 wouldn't be completable. So you can't get durian as a fruit that Yoshi wants. So you can only get pineapple, papaya, coconut, or banana. Alright, so he wants coconut again. That's a little annoying. I'll just show you banana. It's effectively the same setup, except for the banana is in a different place. So the banana it's about halfway between Yoshi and the flower. It's kind of inexact, so I think this is the hardest one to pinpoint quickly, but I actually got it that time. If you don't get it, you can also just line these two up, these 2 sunflowers, and just like look forward and spray here, and you'll also get it. So then you would just grab your banana, give it to Yoshi, and then just do the papaya and the durian like I would do normally. Alright, coconut again. Alright, now I can show you pineapple, which either pineapple or banana is the fastest. I don't know exactly which, but for pineapple, just line Yoshi up with the tree, run forward and spray. There's your pineapple. Give it to Yoshi, then do the 2 papayas and the durian like normal. The only one that has a kind of different setup is if Yoshi wants a papaya, because then you can't use the 2 papayas, one for the storage and one for the clip. So I have a different setup for that. I'm not sure if it's the fastest, but it feels pretty fast to me. Alright, so yeah, the 4 possibilities for fruit are banana, pineapple. Alright, so he wants papaya this time, so banana, pineapple, coconut, and papaya. Those are the 4 possibilities. This is papaya. There are 2 ways you can think about it. You can think about it as 2/3 of the way between the flower on my left and the box on my right, or you can think of it as kind of halfway between the grass and the box. It's a little closer to the box, so just walk forward and spray. There it is. Alright. So now I can't use that papaya for storage anymore because I just ate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the durian that's over here, which I missed at that time, so I'm just going to line these 2 guys up. And there's my durian. And then I'm going to grab, actually the pineapple is what I'm going to use for storage. And so I just line up where Yoshi's egg would be with the tree. Walk forward and spray. There's my pineapple. Storage. I'm going to do my thing before for the papaya to get the other papaya. And spray that over. Place it like usual. And continue on. And I'll see if I can get a clean run here also, just so I can have one clean run at the end of the video. Alright, who wants... Alright, banana's pretty good. I like banana. I think I like pineapple the best, but I will also take banana. There it is. Get out of the way. I'll set it for my first papaya, and the second papaya, and the durian over here, hopefully. There it is. That was fairly clean. I'm going to set up my banana, or my papaya over here. Back top holding up. Wow. Alright. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, got it. That was actually really good luck there. This is almost perfect so far. Alright, there we go. And also shout out to Kinicola, Capelon, Sided, Clayton I think was part of it, and I think there may have been a few other people who were part of the Skype group that found this, so shout out to them. Also, that was a really good IL. I'm going to time that because that might be a PB for IL. Alright.